5 talking points as Man United handed crucial victory courtesy of Rashford winner. Manchester United secured a dramatic 1-0 victory over West Ham United after Marcus Rashford tapped home a crucial goal deep into second-half stoppage time. Ralph Rangnick's side welcomed a former United boss to Old Trafford as David Moyes' West Ham side made the trip to Manchester for a pivotal clash in the race for a top-4 finish. The Red Devils went into the clash with the fewest amount of points accumulated after 21 games in their Premier League history, which was in stark contrast to their visitors who boast their best-ever total after 22 fixtures. Old Trafford bore witness to a particularly hard-fought battle between two sides looking to make ground in their pursuits of Champions League football next season. The game managed to provide a relatively entertaining watch despite very limited goal-scoring opportunities for either side until the final few seconds. Mirror Football has taken a look at 5 talking points from a cagey encounter at Old Trafford that sees United take all 3 points. The fact that both of these sides are in a battle for top 4 evokes contrasting reactions from either fanbase. West Ham's fans simply are overjoyed that Moyes has managed to keep the club so high in the table at the turn of the calendar year, but it is a different story for their hosts. The fact United's attentions have turned to simply securing Champions League football this term mark a steep decline from talk of a title tilt before a ball had been kicked in the summer. West Ham came into the tie occupying the coveted 4th spot, 2 points ahead of Rangnick's men. That situation was flipped on its head after Rashford's last gasp tap-in, and United now sit inside the top 4 at the Hammers' expense. Despite Cristiano Ronaldo's rather petulant reaction to being substituted during Wednesday night's 3-1 at Brentford, the 36-year-old kept his place in the starting 11 for the visit of Hammers. United's talismanic No. 7 threw his coat to the ground in frustration in midweek before Rangnick publicly declared that, when Ronaldo is a coach maybe he will understand. While relations between player and manager are seemingly okay for now, rumors of a rift between Ronaldo and Greenwood will remain rife after some on-pitch bickering between the pair yet again. The first incident came just 10 minutes in when Ronaldo fired a free kick directly into the West Ham wall before Greenwood had a shot on goal from the replay. This led to some obvious moaning from the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner who smacked his hands against his hips in fury after Greenwood's supposed selfishness. A similar moment occurred just minutes later, when Greenwood opted for a more spectacular-looking pass, rather than playing it to the Portugal skipper's feet, who swiftly told the England international what he thought of that decision. France international Anthony Martial made his first appearance at Old Trafford since early December, when he was introduced with less than 10 minutes left to play. However, the announcement of his name did draw some boos and jeers from the home faithful following the recent controversial surrounding his alleged refusal to play. Rangnick claimed that the reason Martial was not named in the matchday squad for the recent draw away at Aston Villa was simply because he has asked to not be selected, something the forward publicly denied. Martial barely impacted the contest once he was brought on, though he was presented with the chance to secure what would have been a dramatic winner before a poor touch, though his blushes were spared by Rashford. United have long been linked with a mega money move for West Ham's midfield linchpin, but for now he remains a hammer and was out to cause the Red Devils problems on Saturday afternoon. The England international displayed the kind of composure United have been crying out for in the middle of the park, dictating the tempo for every West Ham attack. Though Rice is so often the heartbeat of every Hammers attack with his ability to break lines, it was his defensive prowess that came to the visitors' rescue time and time again. At just 22 years old, Rice's tendency to read opposition attacks and thwart danger before his teammates have even sensed it is such a useful asset and one of the many reasons he commands such a high fee for any potential suitors. His midfield partner Tomas Soucek was guilty of panicking at times in possession, but Rice rarely stuttered or stumbled against a club that will no doubt try and return for him in the summer. West Ham's central defensive talisman made his first appearance for the Hammers since he picked up an injury during the home win over former side Chelsea in early December. The Frenchman was called into action immediately after United sprung a counter-attack, but Zouma handled the threat of Mason Greenwood comfortably. As is expected with his previous pedigree, Zouma is undeniably West Ham's most skilled defender on the ball but struggled to have much influence in that regard early on due to lengthy spells of United pressure. The Hammers' number 4 had a nervy moment after Ronaldo fell inside the penalty area while jostling with Zouma, but John Moss sided with the West Ham centre-back and waved play on. The Frenchman put in a valiant effort to try and keep United at bay, but late drama prevailed. Zouma's return has come at a pivotal time for the Hammers and Moyes will be overjoyed he can call upon the 27-year-old once again.